Well, good afternoon. Back again with Rick and Jackie, and we just kind of went through the process in the last video of what it was like to buy your house. So I was going to ask them a few questions about what it's like to have lived in your house.
Yeah.
Well, how long you been there now?
A little over a year and a half.
And
We love it.
That's awesome.
what's the
love it.
best parts about?
When we first started looking, I wasn't necessarily considering like developments or neighborhoods. Like that just didn't play a lot into my thinking. We are in a townhome development, and it has been just amazing in terms of making friends. There are young families, young couples our age, and since we're newer to the area, it just living in that kind of community has been so amazing. To meet those people and to start to form relationships and feel like, okay, this neighborhood of houses, like we're a community, which is really, really cool.
So you're glad you didn't.
We're so glad.
Absolutely.
We're so glad.
You're glad because you have your own house?
Yeah.
Which is a pretty cool feeling.
Not your mom and dad's house?
No.
Definitely not.
Although you are paying a mortgage.
Yeah.
But is it better than paying rent?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
it's
so.
about the same.
Yeah, the price of the
The
house that
actual-
we got into.
The rent
like,
versus the mortgage.
Yeah, we're paying almost
It's about
what
the
we were
same.
paying in Brooklyn at least. Like
For a
I don't know if that's
crappy-
comparable.
So when
For
you're
a
in
crappy
Brook-
one bedroom.
Yeah.
When you were renting in Brooklyn, whose money? Where was that money going to?
The money
we
pit.
weren't getting it back, that's for sure.
You're owning a home. What's that?
We got equity in that house,
Yeah.
so like
So
we
you
want
made
to
an
buy
investment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So instead of paying your landlord, who didn't come and fix the heat, you're now paying a mortgage
Yeah.
that you gain equity in. Really, you're making probably the biggest investment that you can make.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So I guess that's a positive.
it's a
huge.
positive. I can do whatever improvements to the house I like to do.
Mhm.
I mean, when you were renting, you could maybe paint, but you couldn't buy yourself new appliances. Not that we have
Or
yet.
new floor or
New
anything
floor.
like that.
Couldn't finish your attic, which we have done, which is pretty cool. Couldn't finish your basement, which we haven't done yet, but we will do. So it's cool to like imagine the things that this house could be too. You know, what
Make
I'm
it
saying?
yours.
And
Mhm.
make it your own. Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
you were never going to do when you're renting, besides
Yeah.
Yeah.
paying somebody else to live.
Yep.
Right.
And I'm sure there's some tax benefits to it too.
I'm sure there are.
Apparently, you don't do your taxes.
We let.
We'll cut that one off. The IRS doesn't need to know.
No. There definitely are tax benefits. I just we have a
Yep.
CPA do our taxes for
Yeah.
us, and he just I get a nice big check back
thank
every
you.
year, and we say thank you very much.
Well,
so
you weren't getting that back when you were living in the apartment. were you?
yeah, that's for
True,
sure. And
true.
yeah,
All
so-
that interest gets written off.
yeah. It definitely does. And well, I guess last year's taxes, we had only been in there for like 6 months, so it wasn't quite what we're going to get in this year's taxes. Like it's a whole year of paying interest,
Right.
which would be sweet. And I don't. We were following the whole tax tax reform thing, and luckily our house is not.
It's good?
Yeah.
Not going to get reassessed.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. Good. So at the end of the day, what's your advice for people who are looking to buy a house? You know, there's the process, but then is there a reward at the end of all of that?
I think you have to find somebody you trust to work with and to guide you through the process.
Absolutely.
I don't know how you would do it without that person, which you were to us. So I think finding someone to help you out is huge, and listening to the person who's been through this before and knows better. Because there were homes that we liked online that we thought were great, and we'd send them to you, and you would be like, no, don't do that. And the house that we ended up buying, you found and sent to us, which online we thought, oh, we weren't that impressed with, didn't love it. And when we went to look at it, there was this pretty immediate feeling of like,
This is our home.
this could be our home. We could totally live here.
Yeah.
So the old saying, and one of the sayings that I like to tell people at times is that you're buying a house. You're going to make it a home.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go into a home, someone else's home, it's their home, and it's going to reflect their things.
Yeah.
So when you're buying something, just remember you're buying a house. You'll make it a home.
Absolutely. With this particular one that we got, it was empty when we went in, so it was easy to imagine what it could be. And we went into a bunch of houses that weren't empty, and like you have to let your imagination play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you walk into a house, and also having somebody that will like sit there and discuss the nuts and bolts, like literally the nuts and bolts
Right.
of a house. Because there were a couple houses that we looked at, and like you would look at the systems or the like things in the ceiling or whatnot, and you'd be like, you probably don't want this house because like you're gonna end up paying a lot of money for to fix this the HVAC or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you are my best friend's kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to
You were
watch
gonna
out
help us
for
out.
you.
I assume
Be
you
in
do that
trouble.
for anybody.
Yeah.
though. But like somebody that knows what to look out for was super helpful. Like we learned something at every house that we looked at, which was cool.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really happy that I was able to help you. To be able to look back a year and a half later and see the smiles on your face and know that I was be able to be part of making that happen. That really is what, really at the end of the day, it's help. What we do is help people, and to see the happiness, it makes you go to work every day.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for you.
That's
guys.
awesome, man. Thank you.
So that's it, guys. There's a good part of owning a home and also the process into getting in the home. Two different balances for sure, but the reward's there. So thanks again. Have a great day.